Hi, this is Kathianne Lewis, and here's a faith lift. And I want to give you faith in yourself and your ability to interact with others. And I say that because I was reading the words of Joel Goldsmith, who was a mystic in the last century. And he said, I know my students can know God and know that God is the source of all good in their lives, and their downfall is always their interactions with others. Yeah, we can go on a solo journey. We can go on a pilgrimage. We can remove ourselves from society and not talk to anybody for 10 days. And man, the insights are coming. Whoa! And then we have to go back and talk to mom or dad or the child that said, "Where were you?" Or, Communication can be a bugaboo. And so I've really looked at how I could be a better communicator, because if I'm going to interact with others, it will be about communication. Even Thomas Merton, who was a Trappist monk, and before the Vatican II happened, he removed himself from society and didn't talk to anyone for years. And he said, you know what? We'd have little whiteboards or blackboards on our chests, and we'd write notes back and forth to each other. And he said, we could get a lot of griping in just a few words. Communication. Even if you think you don't want to communicate or can't communicate, it really is the essence of being in relationship with others. And it's the relationship with others that is grist for the mill for our own spiritual growth. So here's what I'm coming up with, I'm working with, and I want you to consider it. First of all, I've got some words that I'm trying to use to incorporate into my consciousness so that my communication comes out of these words, out of these feelings. And the first one is that I want to be centered. I want to be centered in a place where I am in equilibrium. I'm not fighting anything. I'm not resisting anything. I'm just centered. Then I want to speak from a place of confidence and courage. I want to have courage because I have confidence. Not courage like I'm going to just bust through. I'm going to say something. It's courage can often come across as like a bull in a china shop. But if I'm confident, I am courageous to say what needs to be said in the next word, which is compassion, compassionately. I'm centered, so I have confidence that I will communicate compassionately. And then the next word that I want to have is that my communication helps me connect to the other person. I'm not just slinging insults or innuendos or being passive aggressive or getting my point across or making sure I have the last word or that I somehow one-up somebody else. No, communication is for the purpose of connecting. Because, I might have something to say, but they might too. I have to make sure that I don't come across in such a way that I shut them down. So try that on. Because if we're going to have heaven on earth, we want to bring others with us. I mean, it would be certainly kind of boring to be in some sort of heavenly state and we're all by ourselves. So that's going to take some communication. So let's go for the communication. First, we get centered. Then we allow ourselves to be confident in our ability to communicate so that we will have courage to say the things we need to say in a compassionate way for the purpose of connection. That's what I'm trying to put into all of my communications now. And I evaluate myself every evening, like, did I do my 4 C's? It's not just take vitamin C so that I have a good immune system. It's like I want to take my 4 C's so I communicate well. Now try that on. I have faith in you that you can do this. Bye for now.
You taught me so much today, though you never said a word. Your silence spoke volumes, you'd be amazed the things I heard. Conversations with myself can dig a hole inside of me. When I'm looking to you to be anything other than you'd be, and I ask myself, what did I learn today? What did I teach? Try to figure out, what did I give and what did I preach? Was it love? Was it love? Was it love? Was it love? Love for myself to let that voice inside retreat. And love for my teachers who don't even know the lessons that they teach. Love for everyone I meet and everything I do today. Love for the gifts they bring and the gifts they take away. And I ask myself, what did I learn today? What did I teach? Try to figure out, what did I give and what did I preach? Was it love? Was it love? Was it love? Was it love? Let this be my prayer, what I truly hope I find when I fade into the oneness, that the gifts I left behind, it was love.